All right, here's another in my discussions of sneaky good products and products that kind of people ignore. Today we're going to discuss tournament packs, starter decks, whatever you want to call them. Let's discuss them.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
All right, sneaky good products. Let's talk about tournament packs. And that's these guys. You know, we can call them tournament decks, tournament packs, or starter decks, starter packs, what have you. They've had a lot of different names throughout the years. We love to open these around here, Mercadian Masks. Now, let's talk about what's in here. 75 additional cards, right? It doesn't give you the breakdown on the back. Crap. I know that there are 3 rares, 10 commons, and the rest are commons, and then there's like 20 lands or so. So let's think about that, right? 20 plus 3 is 23, plus, you know, it might be 11 uncommons, but let's just call it 10. 23, 33. And of 33 from 75 equals 42. So 42 commons, something like that, right? I know it'll probably be 43, 44. The numbers are plus or minus 1 or 2, right? So in here, it's like buying 3 packs. 3 rares, 10 uncommons, and then the rest commons. Meaning it's like buying 3 packs and you're getting maybe 2 less commons, but you're getting 1 more uncommon, and you're getting 20, pack fresh lands, okay? Now, the lands from some of these sets can be 50 cents to a couple dollars. So that's a lot of your value right here is in those pack fresh lands. And since it has 3 rares, it's similar to 3 packs. However, oftentimes, and I mean more often than not, tournament decks are priced at about 2/3 the price of booster packs. So you can get an extra rare, extra uncommon, and a whole stack of lands for less than the price of 3 packs right here. So these are always overlooked, meaning the prices are always lower than they should be compared to the booster packs and compared to the rare count, so on and so forth. But there's even more to it. Okay? So when we started opening Mercadian Masks tournament decks, okay? I've seen regular Mercadian Masks booster boxes be open, and now those are like 2,400 and this is like 1,800. So right off the bat, right there, it's like, okay, the price differential. However, it's crazy. And even more so back here in Mercadian Masks, before things got weird and productions got changed, foils were at odds of 1 in 100. So people would open up a box of Mercadian Masks regular booster packs and get 5-ish foils. I mean, that's pretty common. If you go on YouTube and you watch Mercadian Masks be open, there's 5 to 6 foils in almost every box. However, when we started opening these, we were seeing some boxes where almost every tournament deck had a foil, or some had like 4 foils and a couple didn't have foils, but the number of tournament decks equaled 10 or 12. And I was trying to figure out why. Then I thought about it. So if foils are 1 in 100 cards, you get a premium card. Do the lands count? It seems like lands count towards the 1 in 100 premium cards. Cards will be a premium card. So that's kind of amazing. If you think about that, that's what? 260, so 20 more per tournament deck, 20 more cards, right? That's for the lands. And then there's 12 in a box, so that's 240 more cards in every box. So does that equal 2, maybe 3 more foils in a box? I don't know, but it seems to be that way. Okay? You can open up a foil in every slot in this. You can open up a foil in your lands. You can open up a foil in your rares. You can open up a foil in your uncommons. You can open up a foil in your commons. In fact, we have had a tournament deck where we got just that. A foil land, foil uncommon, foil rare, and foil common. 4 foils from one tournament deck. Later on, the foil seems to be leveled out like 1 per more often than not, as opposed to multiple and then tournament decks without them. But that's why I love tournament decks, specifically Mercadian Masks. Something to consider. Tournament decks are cheaper than buying the equivalent in packs, and you get more. So, sneaky good products, tournament decks. Think about it. Remember to like and subscribe. If you're into old tournament decks, we have been opening Mercadian Masks tournament decks for a while here. Box after box. I think we've opened 10 or more. Anyway, check out my Patreon for that type of stuff. We do that often. We do Wednesday box rip and ship stuff as well, and patrons get cheaper prices for that stuff. Otherwise, take care. Have a lovely day. If you're going to buy any Mercadian Masks, remember to use my TCG Player affiliate link in the description. It is free and easy to use, and it helps out a lot. Take care, everybody. Peace.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?